Hello and welcome to part 2 of trains at Stafford on the West Coast Mainline, where we will continue to see services from Avanti West Coast, London Northwestern Railway, cross country, and, as we can see here, a little bit of freight as well. To kick things off would be a light engine DRS from 66425. Doing a run from Crewe Gresty Bridge to Crewe Gresty Bridge via around just about absolutely everywhere. Whilst I was away having me spotted the old lunch, we had some Royal Mail 325s come through. We had a DRS 66 coming through with a engineer's train from Crewe to Bescot. We had a aggregates train go to Northampton, and then we had a train from Moss End to Devonshire to come through. But I'm sure we'll make up for that loss throughout the remainder of this. So without any more further ado, let's see what else shall turn up. Okay then, departure now is going to be 39042 with the 1343 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston from Watford Junction. Then we have the 1346 London Northwestern Railway service that just come in from Crewe to Birmingham New Street. I think it's 35376. I'll have to just double check once this 390 has finally pulled away. Okay, and it is 350. Oh no, it's 375. Okay, departure now is going to be 350. Blah blah blah. Try again. 350-375 with the 1346 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. And that's what we're tone from the driver there. Thank you kindly, sir. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be the DB Cargo UK Class 66 going from Moss End to Daventry. Working a fully loaded container train. (66.155). Well, it was fully loaded up until the last wagon anyway. And the next train to make an approach is going to be the 1355 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to London Euston. (261) brings up the front, and then the rear I'll get whenever she decides to leave. Okay, the next train to come herring in is 35407 with the 1357 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. As also departing is the 1355 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Wave from the girls there. Someone's got an oil painting on board. And then we have X-Transpennine 408 bringing up the rear. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Piccadilly going from, nice to return there, from Glasgow to London. 391.28 with the honours for that one. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be a DB Cargo UK 67, holding a DB Cargo 92 from Crewe to DB Cargo Fans A and B sidings, otherwise known as Wembley. Never pass up seeing a 67, and also never pass up seeing a 92. Whenever they're going to poke their noses around the corner. Whenever you're ready. You can feel the suspense.
Oh, it's on a red. It's on a red.
So over that, it's just going to parked up around there anyway. Just trying to see if I can spot his reflection in those windows. There is movement, however slow it may be. I could very easily not record this, but where would be the fun in that?
It's probably much for the ECS. It's probably much for the ECS from Preston to Barton to pass by.
I can just about hear it. Oh, won't be that cruel. I'll pause it and then start it again when I see them. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be a Avanti, get it right. Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyager running ECS from Preston to Barton. And doing about turn here, we're going to see a Freightliner 66 in the form of 66 550. Running from Colchester to Crewe Bass Hall. Here we have 221117. That seemed never ending. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1412 London Northwestern Railway service from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street with 353.74 leading. The rear, as always, I forget when she departs.
352.74.
Okay, departure now is the 1412 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. With 352.37 bringing up the rear. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, going from Edinburgh Waverley to London Euston via Birmingham New Street.
I heard that.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't hear a thing.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't. You didn't almost hear me say Glasgow Central. Okay, so gliding her way through is 390.044.
Some wonderful spots on the pantograph.
Okay, we finally have live from the Crewe to Wembley move. So, leading is 67.012. Hauling 92.041, which could do with a little bit of a tart-up, I must admit. Okay, 39124 is now coming in with the 1424 Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. A bit short in getting it ready as I was getting myself all sorted. As also coming in is the 1428 cross-country service from Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth. 220.015 leading that particular one in. Then I shall get the rear unit when she departs. Okay, now departing is the 1424 Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. Okay then, 220.015 is now leading away, the 1228 cross-country service to Bournemouth. With 221.134 bringing up the rear. There we go, 390.129. Working an Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Okay, the next range 5 is going to be the 1435 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe from London Euston. And as ever, worked by a pair of Class 350s. Leading the way is 352.57. Plenty of people on board. On the rear is 258, running in numerical order. I live for the simple things in life.
I can't believe.
Okay, now departing now is the 1435 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe with 257 and 258. Just having it in numerical order, it just makes things all the more sweeter. So I'm trying to work out what the old Shuffle brothers are doing over there, but there we are. Okay, coming in now is the very late running 1428 cross-country service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. 221.144 leading the way in. With 221.127 bringing up the rear. As we're also coming in the 1441 Avanti West Coast service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. Slowly gliding our way in is 390.043 in the full complement livery. Marvellous. Okay, on the move now is the 1428 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. Running now 12 minutes late. The Avanti West Coast service is actually working the 1444 service. So that's here 4 minutes early. Okay, the next train to make its appearance known is going to be the 1446 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to Birmingham New Street, worked by 35265.
35265.
Okay, having given its windscreen and wipe, 390043 is now ready to depart with the 1444 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Plenty of people on board. Okay, the move now is 35265 with the 1446 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. Nice flat wheel on there. A couple of nice sparks in the pantograph as well. Okay, the next train drive is going to be the 1455 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to London Euston.
This will be the return of some Desiros. I've lost track now.
Okay, so leading the proceedings is going to be 35239. I shall get the rear when she departs. Okay, on the move now is the 1455 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. With 404 bringing up the rear. Right. Okay, here we have one of the Avanti West Coast 390 Pendolinos coming through in the form of 39114. Working one of the Anglo-Scottish services. I'll have to go and find out which one for you in due course. My gut instinct is telling me that this is Glasgow Central. The train is called City of Manchester. Late running Edinburgh, apparently, according to the peeps with me. Rightio, Edinburgh it is. Okay, coming in now, running about 5 minutes late, is going to be the 1456 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to Crewe. With ex-Transpennine 35402. As we then have coming down a DB Cargo UK Class 66, coming from East Midlands Gateway to Seaforth. (66) 133. That was quite windy. Okay, down in the distance is going to be a GBRF Class 66. I got my services mixed up. The DB66 was going from Trafford Park Euro Terminal to London Gateway DB Cargo. This GBRF 66 is going from East Midlands Gateway to Seaforth. Coming through at a rather sedate pace. '66 735. Peterborough United. Certainly a decent length container train. Numbers will keep it going as incoming is the 1510 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street.
Incoming now, we receive the 1510 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street.
Boarding now, we have the 1510 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New.
350-106 leading, and then the rear shall get when she departs. Okay, coming in half an hour late is going to be the 1438 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street. Apparently the fault, well the delay was caused by a fault of the signalling system. So leading the way is 350-248. With 368 bringing up the rear. Et voila. Carriage part in there is the tail end of the late running 1438 London Northwestern Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. Okay, now departing is the 1510 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. With 352.42 bringing up the rear. And again, another decent burst of acceleration. Alright then, here we have 390.013 rattling our way through with an Avanti West Coast service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be two DRS 66s going from Daventry to Crewe Gresty Bridge, and then behind me will be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino going from Blackpool North to London Euston. There will be a potential for bowlage here. I think we'll get away with this. So, 66.428 leading. With, I think that was 991 on the rear, is what it said. Here we have Unknown Soldier. $391.51. I am certain that said 991 on the rear of that 66. Absolutely dead certain. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1528 cross-country service from Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth, worked by a pair of their Voyagers. Leading proceedings will be 220.002. Now she gets to the rear when she departs, as also coming in will be the 1524 Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. We've got a nice waft from that Voyager then, not. Here is said Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino. $390.006. Rethink mental illness. Complete with a dead bird. Okay, getting ready to depart now will be the... oh, have a word. 1524, that's the one. Avanti West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street.
Take you long enough to think it out.
Whenever you're ready. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1528 cross-country Voyager service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. Coming in is 220.031. Along with 221.30. As up in the distance is an Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino, just coming off a red signal as it will proceed to head a service to Glasgow Central. Okay, coming through now is 390.132. As 220.002 is now departing with the 1528 cross-country service to Bournemouth. On the rear is 220.008. Okay, now heading off is going to be the other 1528 service to Manchester Piccadilly. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1534 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Crewe. 350.263 is leading. With 129 bringing up the rear. Marvellous. Prior to the now departing is the 1534 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. Okay, the next train drive is going to be the 1541 Avanti West Coast service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. As also coming in behind me will be the 1538 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street. Here she comes. (374) and 237. Then here we have 390.020. Okay, heading out now is the 1538 London Northwestern Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. Okay, and whirling into life is 390.020 leading away now, the 1541 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Okay, coming in now is the 1546 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to Birmingham New Street, works by ex-Transpennine 354.07. A fair few people getting on board. Okay, departing now is the 1546 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. Okay, the next race pass by is going to be a rather interesting little lash-up of locos, working a container train from Felixstowe to Trafford Park. Leading the way is 66.593. With 90.014 over the rainbow in the middle. With 66.512 on the rear. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1555 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston with 350, 258 and 257. Okay, the next train to come charging down is going to be a Freightliner 66 going from Trafford Park Euro Terminal to Felixstowe North. Worked by 66599. As incoming there is 35244 with the 1556 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. A nice gentle breeze kicked up by that container train. Okay, now departing is the 1555 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Okay, our final train of the day is going to be a GBRF Class 66 going from Trafford Park Euro Terminal to Felixstowe North GBRF. And it's worked by 66741. It's been on this working for quite a while now. Swanage Railway. And as she continues to work her way down south, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. It was greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Well, I must admit, I was actually going to stay here a bit longer, but I've been here since 9:15. It's now just gone 4 o'clock. I think that's a successful day all round. Thoroughly enjoyed filming here. Stafford is always an amazing station to come to. I never get tired of filming here. But my next film will be from Linslade Curve, just north of Leighton Buzzard on the West Coast Mainline. Really looking forward to filming there. It's always a good spot to go to. So, until next time, from me here at Stafford, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.